Okay, for the third part, English, for part 3, I'm supposed to show you a single logarithmic, why can't I say that word? A single logarithmic function in the form y equals log base b of x minus h plus k. And I'm supposed to use the same b value as in part 1 and part 2, so our base is still 4, as you can see. And I needed to have the translations included that were horizontal and vertical. So for my horizontal translation, I don't know how I'm saying that weird, but for my horizontal translation, I chose 3, which means that it's going to go to the right 3 units. And for my vertical, which is r plus k, I chose plus 2, which means it's going to be translated up 2 points. So, or up 2 units. So here is the graph that I went over in part 1 and part 2, which is for the formula y equals log base 4 of x, and this is just what that one looks like before it has all these translations. And then if you follow this arrow to this graph, this is the graph of y equals log base 4 of x with these included translations. So this is the new formula with the translations already written into it. Do that yet. So if you look at this, you can kind of see, like, let's pick one point. One of our points was 1, 0. So right here, 1, 0. If we look over here, and we add the translations to that one coordinate. So -3 means it's going to go to the right 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then +2 means that that's going to go up 2, so 1, 2. So this is our new 1, 0 coordinate, which obviously is not 1, 0 anymore. It is 4, 2, 4, positive 2. So the coordinates individually are being moved, which obviously once you draw the line at the very end, the whole thing's going to be moved. Okay, so, oh no, it's the same as translations with like other things that I've gone over before in my videos, so go check other videos if you want to see that like more simplified and detailed. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. So then I need to find the asymptote, domain, and range of our new graph with all the translations, which I should have written in here, but I didn't. So we're going to do that. Y equals log base 4 of x minus 3 plus 2. Okay, so this is the formula for this graph right here. Okay, so our asymptote has changed. Obviously, I told you it would in the last video. From being just the y-axis, it went over 1, 2, 3 units. So now instead of being x equals 0, our asymptote is going to be x equals 3. And the reason that it's x equals instead of y equals, I don't know if this was a question that anybody might have, but that's because this is the asymptote, this line, and the equation for this line is x equals 3. In case anybody was concerned. So our asymptote is going to be x equals 3, and that's a vertical asymptote because it's a vertical line. Our domain is our x values, so all the points that the line on the graph is going to reach that are on the x-axis. So this is kind of related to the asymptote because wherever the asymptote is, it's never going to go, the domain is never going to go past the asymptote, either to the left or to the right, depending on which way the graph is facing. That makes sense? So for our x values, we see that it never goes past 3, but it touches 3, and it kind of gets like really, really close, but it's never going to go over 3 in this direction. It keeps going this way, obviously, but it's never going to go this way. So our domain, our x values, is going to be x is greater than or equal to 3, because it's going to get to our 3 line right here, and it's going to keep getting bigger. So yeah, that's why that is. For our range, which is our y values, and this is our y coordinates. So it's all the points that the line is going to reach on our y coordinate, but like it's not touching it. Why am I confusing myself? So we can see, same as the last one, that this line is going to keep going down further and further for infinity and beyond. And once again, it's harder to see in this way, but on this part of the line, but it's going to keep getting bigger, but it's going to be very slow and gradual, but it will eventually reach infinity. Let's pretend that's a number now. So same as if the function was just y equals log base 4 of x, our range is going to be all real numbers.